Now, I'm not going to say I've had the toughest time growing up, especially during my childhood. I haven't. I know that, a lot of people would have probably experienced more traumatic things than I have, to be honest. But I have gone through some pretty rough times over the past 3, 4 years, especially. That's broken me. Those times I can remember existing was a pain. Every day I woke up and I just wanted to go back to sleep. I wanted to literally sleep my entire life because every minute that I woke up I felt like it was a struggle. And I'm not exaggerating this. I genuinely mean it. It got to a point where I had nothing to look forward to. I had nothing. I literally forgot what made me happy anymore. Even when I was, feeling good at a specific time, I would think about something else and feel upset. I would feel depressed. I just hated life. But one thing I remember, at that point in my life, and I'm referring to 2021, 2022, till now that I keep thinking about is the fact that everything in my life, good or bad, it actually happens for a reason. There is a greater reasoning behind it because I'm not one to believe in the fact that something just happens out of the blue for no reason. I genuinely feel there's always a reason behind it. Even the smallest of things, let's say this water bottle, let's say I freaking drop it, I break it, whatever. I feel like there is an actual reasoning behind it, which I may not know right now, but eventually I will. And you may think that's, cliche, that's something that, everyone says. True, everyone says it, but I did not believe in it before, but now I do because there is an actual reasoning behind it. When I look back at, every major rough time that I've been through in my life, it's genuinely played a huge role in shaping me up to be the person I am today. You may ask, am I successful yet? I'm not. Am I the most talented guy at something? I'm not. I'm not the best at anything, I'll be honest, but I am proud of the kind of person I am today. I'm proud of the way I spend my life. I'll just leave it at that. Most people not going to be able to say that, but I am, and that's a good thing. And the only reason I'm able to say that, the only reason I'm able to look at the freaking mirror right there and actually be decently proud of myself is the fact that I've experienced whatever I've experienced in my life. Now, I'm not going to go into what I've experienced, but the tough times especially has built me up. And the reason I'm telling you this is because it doesn't matter what age you are right now, you're 12 years old, 13 years old, 18 years old, eventually you will go through a phase where life sucks. Like you will go through a phase, you'll feel like everything is going against you, nobody likes you, you'll feel lonely, especially as a man. I'm saying as a man because I can't relate to women much, but you will feel this phase where, for a long period of time, months, maybe years, you feel like just nothing is going your way. And this is when you need to keep it in your head that, look, there's a greater reasoning behind why this is happening. A lot of people, especially average people, the people who end up becoming average, the reason they end up becoming an average person is because everyone goes through struggles, but the way they deal with those struggles is what actually shows their character. If you end up giving up on responsibilities, if you just find excuses for yourself, get into bad habits and end up ruining your life because of this rough patch, then you're going to become like everyone else. This is a phase where you need to understand that, look, there is a greater reasoning behind this. You got to keep working hard, and eventually there'll come a time when you realize you'll actually be grateful for the fact that you experienced those bad times. You will genuinely be grateful for it. No matter what I say right now, when you go through those times, you will hate life. Even though I'm saying that, there's a greater reasoning behind it and stuff, you will genuinely hate it. You will not want to experience it. But when you do experience it, always remember that there is something good that's going to come after that. I promise you there will be. When I was going through this phase, I wondered, like, am I ever going to feel happy again? I genuinely was asking myself this question. I couldn't imagine how I was going to genuinely feel happy again or come out of that phase because it wasn't like anything I've experienced before. But I did. And you will too. And when you come out of it, you will genuinely be grateful that you went through that rough period of rough times. And when you know that there is a greater reasoning behind why you're going through what you're going through, just grinding through it becomes that much more easier. You need to sometimes go one step back in life to actually go 2 steps ahead. Sometimes you need a moment of realization, that, okay, where is your life heading? And when that hits you, that's what shapes you up for the person you're going to be in a couple years' time. So if you're going through a rough patch right now, grind through it. I promise better times are to come ahead. And also, if you're going through a rough time right now, you want to deal with it better, you're depressed, whatever, I'll put my school community link in the description. I feel weird promoting this kind of stuff, but I genuinely think it'll help you. I made like a full guide writing down every experience I have gone through in my life and how I've come out of it a better person, how I've dealt with things. I genuinely think it can be very valuable to you. So go and check it out. It is $5. I tell you right now. I'm not going to tell you, oh, it's free, and when you go and find out, oh, it's paid. No, it's $5. But I'll be honest, it has some life-changing advice. So go and check it out if you want. I'm not going to force you to. That's it.